Hello, and welcome to another episode of Beyond Wellness Podcast. I'm your host today, Sharon, for a one-on-one session where I will share some light on whatever comes up for me today, what's on my heart and what's on my mind, and see if whether this might share some light of inspiration that you can take with you into your day. So let's get right into it. So, the message I wanted to share today essentially is how are we showing up for other people, or what are we doing for other people? I think it's really important that we take time to look after ourselves and take care of ourselves. And there's a really hot it's really hot at the moment to think about self-care and self-love. And this is something truly support myself. I think it's very important that we do take care of ourselves and fill our own cups before we can give to each other. Because if we're giving from an empty cup, we drain ourselves. We don't actually give from a place of fullness. We are giving from a place of exhaustion, and I don't support that at all. I don't find that that's really productive to anyone. And it's important that you take care of yourself first, and then you can help other people and show up in the best way possible. And that's why it's important to take care of yourself first, because then you can show up as your best and give from a full cup, essentially. And so when we think about how we are showing up for other people, or what we are doing for other people, this can be in very small ways. This can show up in how you work and what type of work and value you are giving to other people. This can show up in your interactions with people and how you show up for other people, whether it be in your mannerisms, in your expressions, or even your responses, and thinking of how you can be kind to one another. I think kindness is very underrated. And really, what the anchor point of this message is to be kind to one another. So how can you show up for someone else, and what can you do today that can share an act of kindness for someone else? Because it doesn't take much to be kind, and it can be such a ripple effect, because you can be kind to someone and show up for them, whether it be sharing a compliment on their shirt, or how they look, their hair, or what they did, or noticing their talent and noticing something about them that they might not have known themselves or not thought about themselves. And that small act of kindness can then show up for them in a way that you will never know. That might have been something that they needed to hear that day, or it might have just lifted their mood. Whatever has happened out of that outcome, and we don't do this for an outcome. You do it because positivity breeds positivity. And so going back to this ripple effect, this small act of kindness will then show up in this person's life in such a phenomenal way, which will then encourage that person to then give to someone else. And then you have a ripple effect. And so this butterfly effect essentially is just a way of connecting as human beings, because we are all in this planet, all on this earth, society, universe together, and we are all connected one way or another. And so when we are sharing positivity and we're putting more positivity out there into this energy and force field, we are essentially we are connected to this force field, and then you're breeding more positivity into this space and time. And part of our reasons of being here is, as human beings, we're essentially here to evolve. We're here to create. We're here to collaborate. And we are here to breed. And we're essentially, as social beings, it's our nature to work with each other. And so when we're collaborating from a space of lifting each other up, and from a space of helping each other, we're really just easing the process for each other. We're allowing this experience to be a lot more enjoyable. And so by acting on such a small act of kindness, you're really contributing to a larger scheme of things, in the grand scheme of things. And so today I just wanted to share this message. This is what's really shown up for me. And sometimes it can be difficult. I understand you may have a lot happening in your life. You may not be as happy as you would like to be, so you're not able to give from a place of fullness. And that's okay. Do what you can. It doesn't need to be grand gestures. It doesn't need to cost a lot of your money. It doesn't need to take up a lot of your time. It could be something as subtle as a smile. Walking past someone and smiling at them, even if you don't feel like it, will make someone's day, or at least encourage them to smile even if they don't feel like it, and just remind them that this world has light in it. There is so much to be happy about, so much to smile about. So it can be something as subtle as that. Or it could be something such as helping someone with their groceries, or opening the door, the car door for them. Or it could be helping someone with their tax returns. Or it could just be as easy as buying someone a coffee, writing a lovely note for them, whatever it might be. Just show up for someone. So just a reminder for you through this episode is, what are you doing for other people? How are you showing up for others? And so adding value can be through your work. Creating value for other people can be through your way of being. But if we can think about how we are interacting with other people on a micro level, such as our mannerisms, reactions, interactions, this subtle level of awareness can make such a big difference. And so I just want to leave that thought with you, and think about how you show up for others, because we may not notice, because we get so caught up in our day-to-day, we may not notice. But if we can just take a time to reflect, or take the time to pause before we respond, it can make a big difference. And it doesn't mean to overthink our actions, to think, okay, did I say or do the right thing or the wrong thing? But it's just catching yourself and just noticing how you are behaving, and then making it a positive behavior, if possible. And really just being more mindful in our interactions, because an act of kindness can go a long way. So that's what I wanted to share with you, and I think it's a beautiful, beautiful message, and I really hope this resonates with you. And if you have any stories or experiences from this, and if you do happen to act on an act of kindness, I would love to know. Please let me know, whether it be DM, you can message me on Instagram, or you can leave a comment on this podcast. I want to know. I want to hear from you. Tell me what experience you've had recently, and how you have showed up for someone else, and whether you noticed a change or a response from it. And if you didn't, that's okay, because it's not about doing something to get something. It's about a way of being, because it makes you feel good, and it can make someone else feel good, and that knowing that makes you feel good. And so I would love to know. Let me know how your experience has been, or what you did. And yes, thank you for being here, and I hope this resonates with you. Sending you so much love. I'm currently here in Wargrave in the UK, and we are in the middle of winter. It has been raining a lot, but the sun has come out today, so that is happy days. But I'm sending you so much love here from England, and I really look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Lots of love. Stay calm and carry on. Namaste.